Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering?
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery.
So they're like really...
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
Most of us shadow dragons are wanted for worse than theft. But if some lords are in it for themselves...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that... That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
Get some rest. We'll be in the thick of it soon enough.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or...
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting...
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Did I see you writing a message?
But Charter hasn't replied to any of my No, it's probably fine.
Charter.
She's the Inquisition's... Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just...
A spy master? She doesn't...
Charter probably no. Oh, but she's not gonna use it against you.
So how long were you with the Inquisition?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
So, tell me about these
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hassrith or the... There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help.
You help people.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch...
Rector?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like...
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other two and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Do you miss it? The
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only... But I do miss my friends. We right. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. It's special when you're among people...
Not everyone. What did you really think of him?
lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides...
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forget... Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire. I should let you go.
Rook, I was thinking of taking a song. You could use the exercise. Thought you'd like to come along.
You're up late.
You're awake to note?
Can't sleep. I know. I'm awake.
I sleep when I can get it. And
No tavern goers, no late night carts, no cats trying to claim the alley behind your house.
the Minrathous lullaby.
Okay, what works then?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? Of course, you...
Really? You woke up and...
Just like that.
Wow.
There was a bit more in the middle. The ritual did a number.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets... But what's got you up at night?
Same. Can't sit still. Can't stop thinking about... everything.
There's always something to... Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person... It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
And if it's already too late?
Don't tell me you're a lost cause.
I might be.
I know the feeling.
Okay.
The Dreadwolf's everywhere, isn't he?
Ravane is on pretty good terms with the Dalish clans. We get elven stuff here and there.
Hey, Tosh. When did you start breathing fire?
When I was a toddler, started doing it like burping.
Diaper changes must have been exciting. Time to fight! From afar! Nice shot! Hey, Tosh. When did you start breathing fire?
When I was a toddler, started doing it like burping.
Diaper changes must have been exciting.
My mother would do it outside. She'd splash me with water first.
And you were okay with that? You didn't fuss?
Nah, I liked the water. Cool, sharp. Learned to swim before I learned to walk. The Ravani Armada and the Antom Navy have destroyed a lot of each other's ships. Good for salvagers, bad for sailors.
Good to go. Whatever you say. Ready to go again.
These are the crows that were supposed to be picking up supplies.
Looks like they were ambushed.
Better be ready.
Now let's see what they've got.
Never far from the water in Ravane, one way or another.
Looks like the Anton got the supplies that were meant for the crows.
Then we get the supplies back and deal with the Anton.
Gotcha.
Another of those Fen'Harel altars.
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
I wasn't expecting...
What?
I don't know. You with the birds, this is fun.
Oh, good.
Can I help?
Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or...
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Untarm called you a Dari?
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds. My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Qun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you. Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun. There you go. Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
Don't want to scare the birds. We just fed them. What the crap is that?
The Antam must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vash Vatari! Come on. These banners need to burn. Yep.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ugh.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
An untimed supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch. Got it.
Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How would you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that. Karash, it's Tosh. I brought food.
Avatosh, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. He's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
What's the difference between drip rain and mist rain?
Drip rain soaks through the clothes. Mist rain just wets the skin. Sorry, I don't know all the words in your language.
Oh, I get it.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm. And black. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
I'm sorry the Antam did that to you.
I do not have my old life or work.
You saw their banners?
I will not be.
Okay. Let me know if they...
I am at peace, Avatosh. I have the clouds to watch and fish.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatosh.
Panaheydan. I'll see you soon.
So, the dragon hunt.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Kunari, a little Ravani, and...
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing. So how do you get it?
I had to leave most of my old life behind when I joined the Shadow Dragons. And now, I'm fighting elven gods. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravane were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe. Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't. Because she's sleeping in my base, which means I own the bed. I'm actually next on laundry detail.
She always did like the mouthy ones. In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might...
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari, do not slouch. Panahedan, Evitash. You did...
Sorry. She's like that.
So it's uncommon for you to be interested in men, but not unheard of?
Well, thanks for coming. We should get back.
Thanks for having me along. Maybe we can do this again.
Right? Yep. I'm on.
Better be ready.
They're dead now.
Tosh, you got this.
Sure.
Door's sealed, but those figures next to it look different. Might be a clue for how to open it. Let's see if it burns.
Can't do this without a wisp.